DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
DTS claimed a 3-1 victory over DSFA in an action-packed under-13 match. The game showcased both teams' potential, with DTS coming out on top after a solid performance. DSFA's coach acknowledged the loss but took a positive outlook, explaining that the team is still in the early stages of development. The focus is on building for the future rather than immediate results. The coach stressed that they are following a long-term plan and are not rushing things.
Basically, we're still in process of developing, so we still have a lot of time ahead of us. So we're not in a hurry, we're not rushing anything. We're keeping to the plan we have, and so far the plan is working. And hopefully, the next few years we'll see some stars coming from here.
Yeah, but competitive match as we like it. We don't like easy matches, so matches like this make sure that we sharpen our edges, that we sharpen and improve. So now we're going for the playoffs. Obviously, you prepare the entire year to play the playoff matches. We're excited to meet the next opponents because we haven't played them for the entire year. They were in the other group, so just to have a different type of opponent to match ourselves up against. Not really concerned about the goal scoring opportunities. If we check our track record with regards to creating chances, apart from this game, we have created ample chances. Ruthlessness is there. On the day today, we just couldn't gel. We just couldn't. The decision to play the final ball, the decision where to play the final ball, on the ground, over the top, those are the elements that costed us today. But I'm not concerned. Goals will come.
In a commanding performance, KFA triumphed over MH Kriff with an impressive 8-0 win in their latest match. Despite initial struggles in the first half, KFA quickly adapted to the defensive style of their opponents, making tactical adjustments that paid off handsomely.
I think in the beginning it was a bit difficult because we didn't prepare our team to play against a team that plays defensively. So in the box area it was a bit congested, or not a bit, but it was congested a lot. So we had to make another plan. We had to change our formation in order to get the goals and also to get the balls to the box, because our players wanted to play the ball through the middle, which was very difficult. So we had to stretch them, and we had to change the formation in order to get players wide. Then we tried to attack from the width. I think that worked for us as well, our bit in the beginning. And then later on, we had to change the system again to create more opportunities for us as well. So during this game, we had to play with 3 different types of systems, and luckily for us, we got the goals. Yeah, it is. It's one of those games where only one team played because the other teams were not enough. But it can make things difficult for you. That is very serious in terms of the players that were there, the other team, and then the other team players that doesn't arrive. It makes it difficult for you as a team, and also for the coach as well of MH Kriff, because you have to change everything that you've done at the training. So I'm urging all parents not to do that to us as coaches, because we as coaches, we are trying our level best to teach and to coach the kids, and we also want to see that in the game. So what we were coaching during the week, I really want to see that during the weekends. So please, parents from all teams, let's urge our parents to come, send the kids, so that the coaches don't find it difficult at game time.
ACFA secured a hard-fought 3-1 win over SKW in an exciting under-15 final. SKW took an early lead, capitalizing on some early possession and pressing play. But ACFA quickly responded, showing remarkable resilience after falling behind. They regained control of the game, equalized, and then took the lead with 2 more goals to seal the victory. The match began with both teams testing each other, but SKW eventually had the upper hand, dictating the pace and forcing ACFA to defend. However, ACFA's ability to regroup after conceding a goal demonstrated their mental strength. Once they found their rhythm, their pressing and high-tempo play overwhelmed SKW, who struggled to match ACFA's intensity in the second half.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the SKW team, because they came out guns blazing. They give us a run for our money, basically. So, okay, the game started off very slowly, and I think we give them too much space and time on the ball, and they could do what they wanted. Okay, after they scored the goal, I thought my boys are going to crack, but I saw how they dig deep, pick themselves up, and then how they were coming very fast. The game was very intense for under 15 final. But it's two big teams, SKW and AC. Throughout the whole year, they've been playing finals over finals, and I think this one was basically the major one. I coached these boys since under 13.
Yes.
And the basic principles of football played the key role. You could see these boys have been together for quite a long time. They were drilled. It's like a well engine. And for me to see them play, changing point of attack from A to B, and then going forward, and then creating those goal scoring chances, I should be proud of these boys. In the next couple of years' time, I think they are knocking at the under 17 to under 20 national team door. That boy is very much is a different human being.
Yes.
He's a leader. You could see the character, the belief it brings into the boys, and without him, maybe I think we could have struggled a little bit. But he showed character, he showed leadership, and then he pushed the boys. He showed them, hey guys, let's go. It's not over until the last whistle is blown. So I believe he's going to be knocking at the national team doors very, very soon.
Yes.
Even under 17.
Especially with going into especially with the under 17 COSAFA Cup coming up in the end of the year in Mozambique. You think some of these players can surely at least get recognized and at least come close to the eventual traveling squad, or at least just in the training group?
I believe for them to, I think few of them will make the training group. Maybe 1 or 2 will make the final squad. I believe in my boys. It's just a pity my goalkeeper was also not here, because that team went to China. So I had the full team.
Yes.
Maybe the scoreline could have been different.
Yes.
But actually, it's like what I saw. The crowd was entertained. Everything was very pleasing.
Yes.
Just the heat was killing us.
Once again, Coach, congratulations. A beautiful victory for you.
Thank you.
Celebrated nicely with your team. Eh?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
It was a good final, interesting game. Played at a high tempo. It's unfortunate that we could not get the best result out of this game, but I'm still happy with my boys. Either one team needed to take the win, so AC came out to score more goals, but it happens in the game of football. Approach to the game is we wanted to actually have a high intensity game taken into AC's third half or half, and build up, not to rush onto the ball, but the boys, they started losing it mentally. But actually our game plan was actually just to move the ball around and build up, and then do what we do best. The only thing that's left for this year, I guess, it's the AC tournament that needs to
Yes.
sometime in November. So it's our last league game. It's the final. Yeah, we'll pick up again for the coming season, I guess. The support is always good from the parent side and the commitment as well. We just want to take this opportunity to thank them. Without their support, we would not have the players that we have. Okay.
DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
River Heights, clearly motivated, came out of the gates with a fiery determination. From the very first whistle, it was evident that they were here to make a statement. Their fast, aggressive play put pressure on the Ramblers early on, and the relentless attacking paid off when they scored the opening goal shortly after the first half began. The goal was well worked, and it seemed to settle River Heights into a rhythm as they looked to build on their lead. However, despite the early advantage, River Heights' high energy began to work against them at times. Their eagerness to extend their lead resulted in several missed opportunities, the most glaring being a penalty they were awarded midway into the first half. In a moment of frustration, they couldn't capitalize, and the missed chance gave Ramblers a lifeline. Ramblers, on the other hand, had been somewhat flat in the first half and struggled to match River Heights' pace. But their resolve was tested and proved when they earned a penalty of their own. The spot kick was taken with precision and composure, sending the ball past the goalkeeper to level the score. The equalizer seemed to breathe new life into the Ramblers as they began to show more urgency, pressing forward in search of a potential winner. Despite their newfound momentum, the Ramblers found River Heights' defense difficult to break down. The River Heights backline, led by their centre-backs, remained resolute and thwarted several dangerous attacks as the match entered its final stages. The defensive unit was well organized, and their quick transitions from defense to attack allowed them to retain control of the match. As the clock ticked down and both teams pushed for a decisive goal, River Heights managed to find the breakthrough they had been searching for. In the dying moment of the match, a well-executed counterattack caught the Ramblers off guard, and River Heights slotted home a second goal. The finish, while perhaps fortunate in the timing, sealed the victory for River Heights as they held firm in the final minutes to secure all 3 points.
DJ Dosa,
Colin Benjamin's soccer talents won the MTC HopSol Youth Football Under-19 title for the first time after beating SKW 1-0 in a close final on Saturday. A solitary goal by Rashid Naubeb gave them the win to cap a great season, during which they also went undefeated in the league. Before the knockout stages, CBST dominated the league, finishing 6 points clear at the top of the log on 31 points after an unbeaten run of 10 wins and 1 draw from their 11 matches. The only time they dropped points was in a 1-1 draw against SKW, and Saturday's final was another close encounter between the two rivals. SKW did the early attacking with Imue Upi and Hishiwa Hipikuruka looking dangerous, while CBST goalie Phileas Junker brought off a fine save when he rushed out to clear an attack by Upi. CBST, however, created some chances of their own, with right wing Adriano Gawab in the thick of things. He sent a cross in that went narrowly wide of goals, and then a snap volley just missed the target, while a header by Onesmus Timotheus was also well saved by SKW keeper Sam Moses.
Peter from MTC, you know what, without these guys, there can be no tournament. So your support is very important for our league. We also extend our gratitude to the stakeholders, the players, officials, parents, and of course, the passionate supporters who bring our matches to life every day, weekend in and weekend out. Your commitment to the game is truly appreciated. Can you guys give yourself a big round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guest players and supporters, welcome to the end of the year prize giving ceremony, a celebration of talent, dedication, and the spirit of the game we all cherish. Today we gather not just to honor individual achievements, but to recognize the passion and the teamwork that make our league, the HopSol League, so special. The MTC HopSol League, Youth Soccer League, so special. We'll be presenting awards in several categories. So, to kickstart that, we start with our individual awards. We will finish with under 15s. We will start with under 15s first, and then we will proceed to the under 19s. So with the under 15 individual awards, we start with the Coach of the Year. Now, the Coach of the Year award is not necessarily that the Coach of the Year will come from the winning team. There are a lot of things that's been taken into consideration, like your on-the-field performance as well as your off-the-field performance, how you've performed throughout the season. So the Coach of the Year for 2024, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ronald Shari from River Heights. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can give him a better round of applause. He's been the best coach of the year 2024, Ronald Shari from River Heights, FA. Agents of River Heights, your under 15 players, are they around? Okay, please, all the under 15 players, can they please make their way to the stage quickly? Thank you, Mr. DJ. So, River Heights never got one yellow ticket for the entire season. They have always been punctual, they always came on time. They don't know anything about African time. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much, guys. You may leave the stage. Congratulations one more time. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, that's we have our bronze medalists for 2024 in the under 15 category for the HopSol Youth Soccer League. Let's Lucky is walking away with 1 million naira as prize money. Okay, Coach of the Year. Coach, do you want to say something? Anything that you want to say to your team and also the spectators?
Yeah, it's an emotional moment, a great moment, but yeah, it was an awesome season in terms of football. Many thanks to HopSol, many thanks to Colin, MTC. Yeah, it's about the Namibian player, it's about the development of the Namibian player. Let's keep our hearts, let's be happy. CBS won. Most probably next year is another team. Yeah, let's enjoy the moment. No need for team talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, our champions in the under 19 category, congratulations, Coach Enrico and Coach Aaron Subeb. Congratulations to the entire under 19 team and the entire CBS team. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions, let's give it up to CBS!
DJ